Hello everyone, this is Jing, and our paper is Do we need neural models to explain human judgments of acceptability? And first, the native speakers can judge whether a sentence is an acceptable instance of their languages. Acceptability provides a means of evaluating whether language models are processing language in a human-like manner. Models of acceptability have applications in natural language processing and computer-assisted learning. For example, they can be used to evaluate the fluency of machine translation outputs or help grade essays and provide feedback to native speakers as well as the language learners. And recently, great progress has been made in language modeling. In this paper, we investigate what models and language features can capture the acceptability judgments of native English speakers of sentences of English. At first, we will introduce our method and our experiments. We use two methods to get the sentence acceptability. The first one is the semantic coherence, and another one is the language models. And to estimate acceptability by semantic coherence, we trained several word embeddings that is word to vector, glow, and hierarchical holographic models. We use these embeddings to estimate acceptability, and we take the cosine similarity between word embeddings in a sentence and normalize to the range 0 to 1 to get the model score. And for the language models, we exponentiate a sentence log probability to yield a probability, which we use as a score, and we then convert the score into an acceptability measure using one of the methods in Table 1. And here is the Table 1. There are 4 measures in here to convert the score to the acceptabilities. And we train our models on two large corpora, and the first one is the British National Corpus, we call it NBC, and the other one is corpus of novels, that is NC. And the data set we use to test the ability of the models to predict acceptability is the GOG dataset. The GOG dataset contains about 3,000 sentences, which is randomly selected from essays written by non-native speakers of English. And every sentence in this dataset obtains 5 ratings from 0 to 4, and 1 means the sentence is incomprehensible, and 4 means the sentence is perfect. Here is the example sentence of the GOG dataset with the acceptability ratings. After the experiment, we got the results. Table 3 to Table 6 our results. We can see that from Table 3 and Table 4, we can guess that the semantic coherence is not a strong predictor of acceptability, but one combined with the order of the words in a sentence and number of the misspellings, it can get an effective result. The result of acceptability is 0.494 here. And from Table 5, Table 5 shows the performance of the LSTM and RN trained on NC with an embedding layers. We find that the best performing model is a LSTM with a pre-trained embedding layer that is not fixed with and can be trained further. The Table 6 shows that the correlation of myths exceed original log probability, no matter whether the log probability is computed on on corrected test data or original test data. The misgauss high correlation shows that using misspelling allows for a better translation of log probability to acceptability. Unlike Law's work, who found slow to be the best measure, we found that the norm sum performs better than other measures across all models. Norm sum removes the influence of the unigram models from the acceptability score. Word frequency affects the log probability computed by the language model. Conclusion: we found that the accounting for the misspelling improves the ability of unsurprised model to capture acceptability judgments. We proposed a novel metric of semantic coherence of a sentence, and we examined the contribution of semantic coherence with respect to acceptability. And the best and simplest model of acceptability judgment consists of only 3 statistical language features, that is 4 or 5 gram frequency, misspellings, and word frequencies. Our results suggest that the layperson's ability to judge whether or not a given sentence is acceptable may be derived from sensitive to simple statistical language features without necessarily requiring syntactic rules or even a complex machine learning model. That's all. Thank you. And if you have any other questions, please contact with us. We will very happy to communicate with you. Thank you.